Hi, welcome to my home. I'm glad we can spend a little time together reading poetry today and listening to poetry. My name is Jennifer Bliss, and I come from the great state of New York in the United States, from a town called Kingston, which is about 2 hours drive from New York City. But I've been living in Mostar for the last 18 years, so I kind of feel like a Mostarka. Maybe I'm not officially, but I feel that way in my heart. And I want to thank the American Corner for the privilege of being able to address you and just to read some poems with you today. I hope that you will enjoy them, and they will give you a little hope. And the first poem that I have is about hope. It's by Emily Dickinson, who is a famous American poet, and the title is Hope is a Thing with Feathers. Hope is a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could abash the little bird that kept so many warm. I've heard it in the chillest land and on the strangest sea, yet never in extremity it asked a crumb of me. I hope you enjoyed that. The next poem I want to do is a poet that I knew very well, my father, who has since passed away, but he was a columnist in a newspaper for many years, but he also liked to write poetry. And when I was 5 years old, he had a car accident, which left him in a wheelchair for over 25 years. And this is a poem that he wrote to me after he had his accident. The poem is called Jennifer. I held you, Jennifer, on the first day of life, and from then I loved you. I held you on my knee the first day you laughed out loud, and I loved you more. I carried you sleeping to your bed at night and held you tightly, felt you trusting. I held you in time of hurt and felt you hug me with your whole body. But now the accident that left me this way has left me unable to hold you. Yet what father can hold his daughter forever? Daughters grow up and they grow away. So Jennifer, when the time comes to let you go, then I will already know how. That holds a special memory in my heart. Now, this is a poem that I wrote in the time of Corona, so I hope you like it. Masks and gloves. You are there to keep the germs and bacteria away. Masks and gloves. I must wear you when I shop or when a bill I pay. Masks and gloves. You hide my smile, prevent my touch. Masks and gloves. I love and yet hate you so much. Masks and gloves. You shield and protect the ones I like and love. Masks and gloves. Still I know my best defense comes only from God above. Oh, gloves and masks, you help me to go out protected to do required tasks. Gloves and masks, you allow me to bring food to the one who asks. Mask and gloves, I long for the day when we will part. Mask and gloves, you cannot shield my mind nor heart. Masks and gloves, I don't want to be selfish and hide behind you. Masks and gloves, I want my heart to be open to God and others too. Masks and gloves, I'm thankful for the friends who made and shared you with me. Masks and gloves, you'll always be a part of the memories and selfies I see. Masks and gloves, one day soon I will gladly lay you down. Masks and gloves, underneath you'll find a smile, not a frown. So I hope you enjoyed that. I have one more poem, but it was written by a friend of mine, whose name is Anita Estes, and she made a video of her poem, and I think sometimes the author of the poem reads the poem best. So I just want to leave you in the end with her little video poem. But I just want to say thank you for being with me. I hope you enjoyed this time, and I look forward to the time when we can see each other face to face. Bye-bye. I wrote this poem to accompany my painting, Blossoms of Hope. In Rebellion of the Pall by Anita Estes. Hope dangles from a thin thread these days and brushes the palette with tones of gray.
Nature speaks to hope and admonishes his sad gaze, and turns her tinted palette to a brilliant haze. As if in rebellion the daffodils spring, and cuts the rope of dread's thick string. She breaks all boundaries, and splashes her fellows in triumphant gold and divine yellow. New birth laughs at the darkening clouds, and uses the storm to turn up a frown. Laughing and singing in the glint of sun rays, she faces the darkness with her bright, buttery gaze. Her triumph of new life sings a message to all. She's not threatened by the dark pall. She lifts her face to the Creator's ways and won't be stopped by the darkest days. New life springs up in the most amazing ways and finds hope in these cold, dark days. It whispers on the wind and tickles the ears, enticing us to lose our fears. No daffodils will not succumb to the heavy hand of the Dark One. No Darth Vader shall squelch her joy. Her Lord and Master conquered it all.